Okay. In last class, what we have seen about like regarding file comments done in last class. Okay. After file comments, which comments we have seen? Mm, 1 second. Let me open the document. Where I wrote the comments. Okay, these comments done it in last class. File comments. Okay, so let's recap the comments first of all. So then let's go for the topic. What is the command to create a file? Touch command, correct? And what is the command to see content inside the file? Cat command. If I want to insert the content, how many ways can I insert? No. Listen to the question. I am telling that how many ways can we insert the content into a file? Two ways. First one is static way. Second one is in last class, which way I have shown you? Static way. In today's class, I'm going to show you dynamic way. Okay. What is the command to copy a file, sir? Command to rename? MV. Rename. MV or rename. What is the command to remove? If I want to remove entire files in the folder, star. If I want to remove them forcefully, rm star hyphen f hyphen r also you can give. Like whenever you have recursive folders, recursive means folder inside folder. Okay, like that. So in today's class, like I'm gonna tell you the VIM editor, which is very important concept. So like at the end of session, I'm gonna tell you how to create AWS account. First, go with the process, like what we are following. In the meanwhile, like I'll try to create an EC2 instance for a while. Just give me a couple of minutes. Sir, what is the default user for our AWS EC2 instance? EC2 user. Why, sir? Why it will come? Can anyone tell me? Is there any reason like for to getting the EC2 instance only? Actually, there is a solid reason behind it. Like if you ask me, we are taking Amazon Linux, right? For Amazon Linux, the default user will be EC2 user. Which one? But if I take Ubuntu, for Ubuntu, we get the Ubuntu user default. For CentOS, CentOS. So keep this point on mind. Depends upon the AMI which you are going to use, the default user is going to be changed. Is the point clear? Here I am working with EC2 user, but after a few days, you are going to see Ubuntu user. Why? Because AMI is changing. After a few days, then again I'll work with CentOS user. Why? Because I'm using CentOS AMI. So write this as note point. Note point. Depends upon the AMI, the default user is going to change for the instances. Depends upon the AMI, the default user is going to change for the EC2 instance. Okay, depends upon the AMI, the default user is going to change for EC2 instance. Is the point clear for you? If I take Amazon Linux, what is the default user? But if I take Ubuntu, CentOS, point clear for you. But what about Windows? Windows easy to. By default, admin user will be there, right? So admin user, and you need to take the RDP protocol. From there, you are going to connect, correct? Fine. So how many steps to create server? Step number 1, name. Step number 2, AMI will have OSN packages. Step number 3 will have, that means what we have in instance type, RAM and CPU. Sir, for practical purpose, I am gonna share you 1 GB of RAM as well as 1 CPU. But in real time, are we going to work with this? Means you will never. In real time, your minimal requirement to create any server is T2 large, minimal requirement. If you wanna see, if you click on the drop down here, so T2 large is getting how many CPUs, sir? And RAM? That is the least instance type used for real time. Okay. And if not T2 medium, but T2 micro we never use. Why? Because it will get only one CPU, right? With the help of one CPU, how much of operation can we perform? If you ask me, like in my company, we use T2 too large, which consists of 8 CPUs and 32 GB of RAM. But if we use this, are we going to get the bill or not, sir? $0.5 per hour. That means almost all 40 rupees per hour. If you calculate per day, how much it will be? Almost all equivalent to 1000 rupees, right? Are you going to pay 1000 rupees per day now? No. So proceed with T2 micro only. You can ask me, but sir, if you are not paying here in real time, how you are going to pay the bill? How you are going to pay the bill in real time? Your client will give some amount, right? That amount you are going to pay. You know what is the average billing for AWS account for an organization? Like average, how much you expect? Average billing per month. Just give a rough estimation code. $100 is very, very cheap actually. To create the enterprise edition only, we need to put $100 now. To create business account, you know business account in AWS? There are 4 types of AWS accounts. Basic, next, second one, developer, business account, and fourth one is enterprise. To create business account only, they are going to charge $100. The average billing per AWS account in real-time organization means least case you will get 3 lakhs of billing in least case. Like for single project, I'm going to tell you. In our organization, we got almost all 6 lakhs per month. But it's okay, like our clients will pay, right? So no need not to worry about the money. But we are going to cut the cost. Like I'll tell you how to optimize the AWS billing cost, not now in your AWS services. Next, here I'm going to take the key pair. Key pair is for which purpose? Login purpose. So I'm taking 1045 AM batch. It is a key pair. I use it. So network, here we are going to define VPC and security group. What is the highest port number in security group? 65,535. If you give that all traffic, right, you can access any port to get the application. Correct or not, sir? Fine. So storage, what's the minimal storage for EBS volume? Maximum 16 terabytes. So click on launch instance. Is anyone new for today's session? Okay, please meet me after session. Why? Because only few classes are, like 2 practical classes are done. We are going to provide backup for you. Don't worry, okay? And again, this every class is going to provide free of cost. Why? Because Linux is free for all of you, right? Yeah, please. Shubhshri, you also like, please ping me on the comment. So now let's connect to our server here. Sir, to connect to our server, how many ways we can do? We can connect from browser, we can connect from terminal as well, right? So Putty, Mobexterm, Super Putty, or Mac terminal, even from PowerShell also you can connect. But here I'm gonna use, one second, this not failed. Online guys, are you able to hear me? Is my voice clear for you? Can you please confirm? Hello. Okay, thank you. So here, like I'm gonna use Mobexterm. The reason why we are using Mobexterm means Mobexterm will have a lot of features. Like if you want to execute single command on 10 servers parallel, you can do it. But Putty will not provide this kind of features. So it can save a lot of time for us. Okay. So then how to connect to Mobexterm means, first of all, click on. Have I said this point, how to connect to Mobexterm? In last session. No, I'll teach you now. Sir, the connection to our server is very, very easy. First of all, click on connect. Are you seeing easy to connect here? Public IP address and username are you seeing, sir? Copy the public IP address. First of all, go to sessions here. In session, are you seeing SSH? So give your public IP address. And what is your default username? EC2- you need to give. EC2- user. And go to advanced SH setting. Here are you using private key, sir? Already we have private key or not? So my private key is on desktop. Like I place this on my desktop. So if you go and see here, So in my desktop, I have keypair folder. Are you seeing the 1045 batch keypair? You can connect like this. Is my server connected? Once again, I'll tell you. So first of all, we need to create a server with keypair. Next, we need to click on sessions and here. So first of all, we need to provide here public IP address. Which IP? I already copied my public IP address. And here we need to click on username. What is the default user for Amazon Linux? EC2-user. And while logging, we need to give our PEM file or not, sir? So how to get the PEM file? Go for advanced. Are you seeing private key here? If you click on this, by default, whenever you download any file from internet, it is going to store on downloads folder, correct or not, sir? But I kept my PEM file on my desktop folder. So open this one, click on OK. Now is your server running, sir, here on Mobexterm? Okay. At the same point of time, you can connect to your server within browser as well. So depends. If you want to work from browser, you can work from browser. If you want to work from terminal, you can work from terminal. So like choice is on your hands, but I'll strongly recommend everyone to use terminals. Why? Because it will take a lot of time to work with browser when compared to terminal. Okay, fine. So in today's class, the first topic I'm gonna explain is editors. What is the first topic here? Basically, like what is the purpose of using editors, sir? To edit and modify and insert the content, correct or not, sir? Sir, already we are using cat greater than command or not, sir? But whenever I use, first of all, let me log into root user. Like what is the command to log in as root user, sir? Sudo -i. Why we need to work with root user only? Because root user will have all permissions. What is the shortcut to clear the screen? Control L. So remember, whenever you work with by default user, you won't have all kind of permissions in Linux. Okay. So in that case, we are going to switch to root user. Which user? Okay. Sir, what is the command to insert the content into a file, sir? Cat double greater than. For first of all, here do you have file here? In that case, what I want to do, first of all, need to create file or not? But don't create cat double greater than file one. There is no cat like file one, but directly I can able to insert the content. You hi all. My name is Raham. I am teaching DevOps. Here, if you see, how many spelling mistakes are there, sir? Lot of spelling mistakes are there. Okay. So whatever what I have typed is completely wrong. With the help of cat command, I cannot able to edit, but I can able to insert the content. So in these kind of scenarios, we are going to use the VIM editor. Which editor? So basically, VIM editor is also called as VI editor. Both are same, VIM or VI. So you know what is the difference between VIM and VI? Yeah, basically in the year 1976, VI came into the market in the year 1976. After a decade, so there is an advanced version existing into the market with the help of VIM. VIM means VI enhanced mode. Basically, we can call it as. Original name is VI only. It came on the year 1976, but after few decades, like they have modified the VI into VIM. Why? Because VIM is going to have a lot of enhanced feature when compared to VI. But again, you can use both of them, VI or VIM. Is the point clear for all of you? So, but don't call it as Vim. Some people used to call it as Vim. It is not Vim, guys. We need to call it as VI or VIM. Clear now? Fine. Sir, here, when I type VIM file 1, directly I will be able to enter into the file or not, sir? So remember 2 bullet points here. The first point is whenever you want to insert the content, you need to press small I. What you need to press? Small I is going to take you to the insert mode. Which mode, sir? whenever you are on insert mode, then only we can able to insert the content. If I want to insert or if I want to edit or even though if I want to modify, we need to press which key? Control not required, small I is only required. So small I to insert the content. Okay. So currently if you see, this is file 1. How many lines we have, sir, here? And how many characters we have here? This 43 is also going to be included with the space. Are you seeing the space here? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is also going to be included. So now, like for example, here I want to modify NME with NAME. So I need to give which key? I. The moment if I give small I here, at the bottom of the file, you are going to get insert. What you are going to get? Are you seeing insert now? Now I can able to write the content. So give name is RAHM Raham. Clear, sir? No? Now I am teaching DevOps. Clear now? So here I am writing. Thanks for joining the session. Here if you see, I have insert the content. I have modified the content as well or not, sir? Now, second bullet point you need to understand is if you want to come out of insert mode, we need to press escape. What you need to press? To come out of insert mode. To go to insert mode, small I. To come out of it, escape. So just to press escape. The moment if I press escape, I'll be out of insert mode. Sir, are you seeing insert here? It will be gone now. Why? Because I press escape. What I have given here? So then you colon W. W is for save. Q is for quit. Basically, W will work for save the file. Q will work for the quit. So we need to give both of them parallelly. So now if we give cat file 1, is the content saved or not, sir? You have seen the previous content. The previous content is modified or not, sir? No? That is what you can call as VM editor. In VM editor, generally we have how many modes? 3 modes we will have. So basically, whenever you want to learn any type of concept, first of all, we will start from step number 1 to step number last, right? But here it is not the way. If you want to learn VM editor, you need to come from back to front. Why? Because it will be very easy to teach and very easy to understand as well. So here mode number 3 is save mode, sir. Which mode? In save mode, colon W is for save the file. Colon Q is to quit the file. If I give WQ, that means save and quit. And if you want to do them forcefully, WQ exclamatory or factorial, like both are same. To save and quit forcefully. Is the mode number 3 clear for all of you? So W for save, Q for quit, and WQ means save and quit. And WQ exclamatory. Exclamatory means it is going to do operations on forceful mode. Which mode? So basically, like what happens is whenever you are working now, sometimes files will not able to save. So in that case, we need to do it forcefully. You know why it will happen? So generally, like when you append the content, when you delete, and when you try to insert, when you try to delete. So if you do multiple operations like this, file will not accept. Okay, in that kind of scenarios, we need to do it forcefully. Clear, sir? No? That's it. So now mode number 3 is clear. So W means save, Q means quit, WQ means save and quit. Let's do the operation one more time. Sir, Control L means clear the screen. What is the command to go inside the VM editor? VM file 1. So now currently I am on file. So if I want to insert the content, which key I want to press? Small I. Press small I and write good evening. I wrote some content. I want to come out of insert mode. Escape. To save the file, colon W. If I give W, it will go into save. If I give Q, it is going to If I give them both simultaneously, I'm going to do, now check it, WQ. Save and quit or not, sir? That's it. Is the save mode clear for all of you? Everyone? Okay. Online. Is the mode number 3 clear for all of you? Save mode. Can you please confirm your chat once? How about Git Bash? With the help of Git Bash also you can connect Shiva Prasad. But I won't recommend Git Bash. Okay, fine. So now the mode number 2 is insert mode. Which mode? Insert mode. Insert mode means are already in insert mode. You know one point. What is it? If I give small I, it is to insert the content. Okay, like I'll tell one example. Sir, for example, like whenever you open one file, currently you are on where? Middle of the line. For example, if I want to go to starting of the line, like in general, what happened, in real time, like length of the files is going to be very, very high. Okay. So like, let me copy paste the line here. So like, let's consider currently you are on middle of the line, sir. Where you are on? Middle of the line. Sir, if I want to go to ending of the line, do I want to give like a left arrow continuously, sir? Basically, we need to give like this, right? But we have a shortcut here. Control Shift. No. A, na? Okay. So the moment if I give capital A, it is going to end of the line. So I'm giving capital A now. Is it gone to end of the line or not, sir? Now again, I came to insert mode. Now give escape. Sir, currently I'm on end of the line. I want to go to starting of the line. Capital I need to give. What I need to give, sir? Have I gone to starting of the line or not? So if I give capital A, I'll be moved to end of line. If I give capital I, I'll go to starting of the line. Clear, sir? But sir, we can achieve this feat in one more way as well. There is one more alternate command to achieve this feat. Currently, you are on starting of the line, right? You are on where? So if I give one key here, it is gone to which line? Ending of the line. Now if I press one more key, I'll come to, now it gone to ending. Now I came to again starting. But this time I haven't given capital I and capital A. If we give dollar, it will go to end of the line, sir. If you go to dollar symbol, it is going to the end of the line. So it is one of the alternative what you can use. Okay. Then again, if I want to come to starting of the line, I'll give 0. Different commands, same output. Whatever you are flexible, use that command only. Clear now? That's it. So if I give capital A, I'll go to end of the line, sir. What is the alternate command for it? If I give capital I, I'll come to starting of the line. What is the command? Clear now? That's it. And like there is one small difference for capital A and dollar. I'll tell you what is the difference. Sir, currently I'm on starting of the line. Where I'm on? If I give capital A, am I going to end of the line or not, sir? But by default, it will take to insert mode. Which mode? I press now capital A, but whenever I press capital A, my output is coming. I'm going to end of the line, but I am switching to which mode now? We need to give escape. But sir, if I want to give dollar now, dollar also giving me same output. But am I going to insert mode now? There is no small difference. Output is same, but the command is different, and the way of getting output also slight difference. Clear, sir? No? And again, whatever you are comfortable, use as per your comfortability. Clear now? Fine. Sir, I want to create a new line. For example, I am on line number 3. Which line? Line number 3. If I give capital O, I'll create a new line above my existing line. Have you got the new line? So what I have given here? O, capital O, creates new line above existing. Clear, sir? Sir, same like I want to, again, you are on insert mode. Remember, commands will not work on insert mode. For example, if I give capital O again, capital O is going to print directly. Why? Because I'm on which mode? In insert mode, commands will not work, sir. Make sure this point very, very clearly. Now, if I give small o, I'll create a new line, but this time below the existing line. Currently, I'm on which line? Line number 3. Is it creating a new line or not, sir? So like that, if I give capital O, it is going to create a new line. But where? Above or below? Capital O is above, small o is below. So that's it. So that is capital O, and the second one is small o. Creates a new line below existing. Write these comments. Is the concept clear, sir? No? So now again, in insert mode, if I give small I, it is going to insert the content. If I want to go to starting of the line, which command? Starting of the line. Capital I. Alternate command is 0. If I want to go to ending of the line, capital A. Alternate command is, you know difference, right? Then what is the command to create a new line above existing line? Below existing line? Are the commands clear now? So now the main mode comes into the action, that is command mode, which is mode number 1. Very, very important mode. Commands also going to be very, very interesting here. So try to focus now. Sir, what I'm doing is currently, sir, how many lines in the file here? 5 lines, right? I'll save the file. So tell me one thing. In real time, we have some files, very big files. We will have some 1,000 lines there. How many lines? Sir, whenever you open the file, by default will be on first line only. Sir, if you want to go to like end of the file, are you going to give down arrow 1,000 times? No, right? So it is going to kill a lot of time. In that kind of scenarios, we are going to use the shortcuts. For example, let me open a file. There is a file called va sudo. Which file? Va sudo. But don't perform any operations on this file. Let's copy the content of va sudo to some other file. Copy the content from etc sudoers to file 2. I don't have file 2, but I'll get file 2. Have you got the file 2? Okay. Why? Because like a sudo file is very, very important file on Linux. If you do something there, so it is going to remove the permissions for the users. For that purpose, what I'm doing, I'm copying the content of sudo file to file 2. You know, copy command, right? All of you. First of all, perform this command and let's go for the command mode. Sir, now currently open file 2. VIM file 2. Currently we're on which line, sir? Line number 1. But this line have how many, like this file has almost 120 lines. How many lines? How many characters here? Some 4328 characters. 1/1 means currently we're line number 1. If I give down arrow, you will come to. If I give one more, you will get. So first one is going to indicate number of lines. Second one is going to indicate number of characters. If I give left arrow, it is going to show the 2, 3,2. Showing or not, sir? That's it. Currently, we're on top of the file. Where you are on? Okay, sir, fine. Sir, I'm on top of the file. If I want to go to bottom of the file, there is a command called Shift G. Which command? If I give Shift G, currently I came to which position of the file, sir? Bottom of the file. Sir, now again I want to go to top of the file. Give the command GG. Which command? If you give GG, directly you are going to top of the file. But if you give Shift G, you are coming to bottom of the file. Where you are going to come, sir? So these are the first 2 commands of command mode. If I give GG, I'll go to top of file. But if I give Shift G, I'll go to bottom of file. Is it clear, sir? So GG is to go to top of the file, whereas Shift G, it is going to the bottom of the file. So next, here the command is, sir, currently you are on top of the file, right? You want to go to bottom of the file. For example, I want to go to middle of the file. In that case, what I want to do? First of all, like how many number of lines I have? So what is the exact line of the middle? 60, right? Just to give colon 60. If I give colon 60, we'll go to line number. Have you gone or not, sir? If I want to go to line number 70, colon 70. Clear or not, sir? If I want to go to line number 100, colon 100. Clear, no? Sir, if I want to go to line number 25, which line I came to? Line number 25, right? But have I given colon 25 here? No, right? I want to go to line number 50. Have I given here colon 50? One more alternate command we can use, 50GG. If I give colon 50 or 50GG, I'll go to line number 50 only, sir. Again, work is same, but how many commands you are learning? Multiple commands, right? Whichever you are flexible, use that command. I'll teach all the alternate commands, but it depends upon you which command to practice and which command to use on real time. So, and again, you can check, sir, you are saying it is line number 50, but how can I ensure it is line number 50? Is it showing 50 here? Accurate. Now, this time I want to go to line number 73. Can I give 73GG? Currently, we are on which line? 73. What is alternate command? Colon 73. Again, you are on 73 or not, sir? So, like that. Two commands I am saying, like prefer your command. So, give colon 73 to go line number 73. If I give colon 50, I'll go to which line number, sir? To go line number 50. What is the alternate command for them? So here I'm writing on the brackets, okay? If I give 73GG, I'll go to line number 73. Like, let me write at the end. Alternate command is 73GG. 50GG. Clear, sir, no? Okay, again, first four comments one more time. If I want to go to bottom of the file, Shift G, top of the file. I want to go to line number 70. Colon 70 or 70GG. Correct or not, sir? Fine. Sir, next here, I want to print the number of lines inside a file. I know how many numbers, but are you able to see the numbers behind the file here, besides the file? No. In that case, what you are going to do? There is a command call set. Okay. Right? You can also use set number. Both will work with the same output. Or you can use set nu, or even though you can use set number. Okay. So this is going to print the number of lines inside the file. It is going to print what's the number of lines inside the files. Set nu to print number of lines inside file. What is alternate command? Colon set number. You can use whatever you want. Clear, no? That's it. And like, don't worry about these alternates. Alternates is for like your choice purpose. If you want to practice them, practice. Otherwise, stick with at least one command for each action. So next command, sir, for example, I want to copy a single line. For example, let's go here. Like I'll go to line number 100. I want to copy this line, sir. What will be the command? You know, YYP. YY is the command to copy a single line. What is the command to copy a single line? YY to copy a single line. If I want to paste it, P to paste single line. Sir, for example, I want to copy 5 lines, 5YY to copy 5 lines, fifth line, not 5 lines. Okay, wherever your cursor from that line to 5 lines, it is going to copy. If you want to paste it 5 times, 5P to paste 5 times. Clear now? So these commands you are going to use on real time. Okay, I am not telling for the basics fundamentals. Definitely you are going to edit the files and you are going to work with the files on real time. Whenever you are deploying in real time, for deployment, we need to write playbooks or not, sir? Like, of course, you don't know like about this content. So for deployment, we need to write Docker file, we need to write Ansible playbooks, we need to write Terraform files, and we need to write Kubernetes manifest. Lot of files we are going to write. If I want to write the file, first of all, I need to know about editors or not, sir? Without knowing all of this content, can I able to write? No, for the purpose only, I am teaching you. Tell me the command to copy a single line. Why? To paste the single line, I want to copy 10 lines. I want to paste 10 lines. PP is not required, only P is single time only. Okay. Sir, if I want to delete a single line, just give DD. DD is going to delete a, if I want to delete 100 lines, 100 DD. Like you need to put the number, exact number, how many times you want to do it. What's the command to delete a single line, sir? For example, I want to undo. What I want to do? U. U is for, again I want to redo. Control R, not direct R, Control R. Okay. So for DD, like, sorry, to delete, the command is to delete single line. If I give 100, like 10 DD, it is going to delete 10 lines only, not 100, 10 lines. What is the command to undo, sir? To undo. And to redo. Clear now? Okay, fine. Don't worry, from today onwards, I'm going to give notes on your Google Classroom. Okay, take it from there. And all the materials you are going to learn the concepts, I'm going to upload on your Google Classroom only. Today only I'm going to upload. So please take it from there itself. Fine. Sir, like let's consider in a file, I have a particular word. If I want to search the word, what I can use means I can use slash. Slash is going to search. Slash is going to, I want to search a word called root. Which word? Is it finding all the words of root or not, sir? Finding it or not? Of course, you can replace them as well. Don't worry, that is set command. I'm going to tell you on upcoming classes. So what is the command to find a particular word inside the file? Slash. Sir, if I want to find a word called Linux, is there any Linux here? No. Are you going to get anything? What is the meaning of this one? Like, why use this one? Why to use? For replacing. Okay, so there is a command to replace actually. To replace a, like for example, I have a file. In that file, I have a word called root. 100 times I have, for example. Am I going to write 100 times there? No. So simply I can replace a word with the help of set command or with the help of colon as well. Okay, that I'm going to tell on set commands. Fine. Come out of the file now. What is the command to save? WQ. Is it saving now? Why? Because I already said, right? Whenever in a file, if you do multiple times append and multiple times delete, it is going to show error like this. In that case, what we want to do? WQ exclamatory. Done or not, sir? That's it. Fine. Sir, you are showing the number of lines inside the file. But I want to print the number of lines outside of the file. Simple command, cat file2. If I give this, file is going to print, right? Just in the middle, put hyphen n. If I put hyphen n, it is going to print number of lines outside of the file, sir. So printing or not, sir? If it is inside of the file, set number, colon set number. Outside of the file, cat hyphen n command. So if I give cat hyphen n command, file2 or file1 to print number of lines outside of file. Clear, sir? That's it. Okay, fine. Sir, for example, how many number of lines I have the inside the file, sir? 120. If I give cat command now, it is going to print all number of lines. But my requirement is I want to print top 10 lines of a file. Why? Because when we are doing troubleshooting kind of scenarios, we use these kind of commands to print the last lines of a file, to print the top lines of a file, or even to print the middle lines of a file. In that case, what I'm going to give is there is a command called head command. Which command? If I give head file2, sir, file2 is having how many number of lines, sir? But it is printing only top 10 lines. How many lines? Why it is printing only top 10 lines? Because head command will by default print only top 10 lines. But if I want to print top 20 lines, just give hyphen 20. Print top 20 lines or not, sir? If I want to print top 30 lines, give the command head hyphen 30 file 2. Is it printing first 30 lines or not? So in this way, you can able to get the specific number of lines from a file. So the command is head command. Which command? If I give head file 1 to print top 10 lines. How many lines? It is by default. If I give head hyphen 20, it is going to print how many number of lines, sir? If I give head hyphen 30, it is going to print how many lines now? 30 lines. Clear now? Sir, you are printing top lines of a file, but I want to print bottom lines of a file. In that case, what is the alternate for head? Tail. Simple tail command. Whenever if you give the command tail, clear the screen first of all, tail, file 2, is it printing last 10 lines only? Sir, how can you ensure that is only exactly 10 lines? Is there any command for it? No, like I'm asking it. It's an open question for all of you. How can you ensure that is exactly 10 lines only? Is there any specific command to print the number of lines along with it? I got your point. If I give 30F, it is going to print the recent lines only. Okay, but my question is, listen to the question carefully. Whenever I give tail file 2, it is printing 10 lines. How can you know it is exactly 10 lines? Like, is there any command to print the number of lines here? Huh? No. That you can give inside of the file, right? So tail command is to print last 10 lines only. It is printing. For example, 10 lines means we can count. For example, I am printing 100 lines. How can you make sure it is printing only 100 lines? Open question for all of you. We have, like, you people need to tell me why, because you've already done with the course. Cat hyphen 10. What is showing? Basically, we can do one command. There is a pipe command, you know. Pipe symbol. You got the point, na? Can I use pipe symbol? Can I use WC command? It is printing only 10 lines only. How can I make sure WC? WC is the command which is going to print number of lines, number of words, and number of characters only. So this command is going to print last 10 lines. And in last 10 lines, how many number of words are there? And how many number of characters are there? Clear, sir? No? So in this way we can do it. Point clear, no? So basically we use these kind of commands while we are troubleshooting. Like when the server performance is low, we need to perform some troubleshooting kind of skills. So in that case, you are going to use these symbols. Clear, na, sir? No? And you are seeing a new symbol, right? Pipe symbol. So this is what we call as pipe symbol. Which symbol? Pipe symbol is going to work for two commands. What is the function of this pipe symbol? You know, first command output is going to be the input of second command. Write this point. Pipe symbol is used to work with two commands or like multiple commands at same time. Pipe command, like pipe symbol, use it to work with multiple commands at once. Okay. Here, first command output will become input for second command. Okay, na, sir? So definitely use this on real time while we are doing some troubleshooting kind of issues. Is it clear for all of you? So like I'll show you one thing. So if I give this command, what is happening, sir? Complete lines are going to print or not. So just like that command will not work, just. Okay. So again, don't worry, like pipe symbol is going to use on lot of tools. In each tool, I'm going to explain, like you use pipe symbol for Jenkins for filtering. And again, pipe symbol is for Ansible to see the Ansible packages of list. And in Docker, use Kubernetes, even Terraform also you can use it. Okay, we are going to use pipe symbol for our entire course. Is the concept clear now? So now see this, like if I give by default head command, it is going to print top 10 lines. Sir, if I give tail, it is going to print by default how many lines, sir? Bottom 10 lines. How many lines? Bottom 10 lines. Tail hyphen 20, it is going to print bottom 20 lines. Tail hyphen 30, it is going to print. What is the command to check how many lines we are printing, sir? Basic command is WC only, but I'm putting pipe there. What I'm putting? Pipe. So I'm going to write this command as well here. So this is the command. Is the editor concept clear for all of you? So till now we discussed only about editors. So these three modes what I said now is completely about editors. Okay, like apart from head and tile command. Let's recap one more time. Sir, what is an editor, sir? To edit, modify, and insert the content. Basically, how many type of editors we have in Linux? Two types. What are those? Basically, it's not VM and Nano. Nano also editor, but we don't prefer Nano. Why? Because VM is having a lot of flexibility. VIM, or you can call it as VI. What is the difference between them? VI is old one. VIM is new one. VIM means VI enhanced. Like improvised, basically, not enhanced. Improvised, we can call it as. Sir, if I want to insert the content, I need to give which I. If I want to come out of it, escape. So there are three modes. First one, like last one is save mode. Colon W means Q means quite not, it's quit. Okay. WQ means if I want to do it forcefully, WQ exclamatory. Now mode number 2 is, so you know what is the command to insert the content? It is small I. If I want to go to end of the line, capital A or dollar. I want to go to starting of the line, capital I or 0. If I want to go to top of the line, GG man. So like what happened, you know, whenever I ask the questions on sequentially, you will see there and you will tell the answer. Correct? So like the first thing I would like to tell for all of you is please listen to the question carefully. If you do mistakes here, I'll correct. I'll be there to correct. But in interview, are they going to correct you? What you will think we said the correct answer. But unfortunately, what you said, wrong answer. You don't even realize. You think that is only correct. Okay. This is the point you need to remember. So whenever you go for interview, listen to the question careful and take your time. Clear? If you give me the answer quickly, am I going to select you? If you give accurate answer only, na? So like don't hustle to give the answer. So please be patient for the question. So what is the command to create the new line below existing line? Small o. Above existing line? Capital O. Sir, what is the command to go to bottom of the file, sir? To go to top of the file? If I want to go to line number 70, 70 GG you can give or colon 70. Okay, 70 GG or colon 70. I want to go to line number 20. Colon 20. If I go to like line number 30, colon 30. I want to go to line number 45. I want to go to line number 1. Colon 1. Colon 1. Colon 1. Directly we can use. Instead of using colon 1, you can use GG, right? Correct only, na? That's it. So what's the command to print the number of lines inside a file, sir? Set NU you can use or you can use set number as well. If I want to copy a single line, to paste a single line, to delete a single line, I want to undo, to redo, to search for a word, slash word. So here I forgot to write this one. Slash word means to search for a word. Clear, sir? What is the command to print number of lines outside of a file? cat-n. What is the command to print top 10 lines of a file? To print the bottom 10 lines of a file? Tail. Okay, fine. Sorry, you were telling about head and tail commands, but I want to print middle lines. In that case, what I want to use? So we have some command called sed command. Sed means stream editor. What we can call it as? By using that command, we can print middle of the lines. Basically, it's not the concept to tell now, but for a clarity, I'll show you. Okay. Don't confuse. For only your clarity, I'm showing now. Sed means stream editor. -n means number of line. I want to print from line number 5 to line number 15. I want line number 5 to. You want to print, right? Print means P. In which file you are going to do this activity? File 2. Is it printing from 5 to 15 or not, sir? Okay. This concept again I'll teach you, but for your clarity only I said you know. What is the command used to print the range of lines, sir? Sed command. Which command? Sed means stream editor, -n means number of lines. 5, 15 means I am printing from line number 5 to in which file I am doing the activity. Concept clear now? That's it. Again, I'll explain this concept. Don't worry. So this is the command to print line 5 to 15. Clear na, sir? Right. If you don't want to set the number before it is correct. Basically, like you can simply give escape gesting instead of using that one. How could I print the pipe symbol in desktop? Do you have enter button on your keyboard? Just to give shift and set. Like shift, like above the enter button. You have backslash, you have pipe symbol as well. Okay. So the next concept is grep commands. Which command? What is the purpose of using grep command? To search for a particular word. So like if you have a particular word inside of a file, if you want to search it, in that case, we are going to use the grep command. What is the full form of grep? Global Regular Expression Print. The full form of grep command is Global Regular Expression Print. Clear, sir? So what is the purpose of using this grep command? to search for a word in a file, like outside of a file, basically. Let's consider you have one file, sir. In that file, you want to search a word, like whether the word is existing or not. In that case, which command I'm going to use? Grep command. Which command? So, like, I already have one file one. Na? So, give the command cat file one. I already have some content. Sir, do I have the word called Raham or not, sir, here? Like, I don't know. Actually, word Raham is there, but I don't know. I want to search it. The command is grep command. Which word you are searching? In which file? Is it highlighting the word Raham? I want to search for session, the word called session. Which command I need to use? Grep session. Is it printing the sessions here? First of all, grep is the command. Next, you need to give the what is the word you are searching, and finally, you want to give the file name. So here I'm gonna give this one. What is like to search for session in file one. To search for word. Clear, sir? No? And if I give grep Raham in file one, what is the purpose of this command? To search for word Raham in file one. Clear now, sir? Unfortunately, for example, here in session, I am giving capital S at the starting. What I am giving? But in the file, what is there? Is it working, sir? Case sensitive is coming or not, sir? In that case, just put hyphen I. What I'm putting here? Is it working now? Whenever there is a case sensitive, we need to give capital or small? Small I, okay? So if I give you the command grep capital Raham in the file one. Basically, Raham is on small letter here, but you're searching for, can I give small I here? So here small I is to avoid case sensitive. So I'm writing it here, tags like small I to avoid case sensitive. Clear, sir? No? Fine. Sir, next, I want to search for the word called session. So, but here I am giving capital letter. Which letter? Is it printing or not, sir? Sir, I want to list how many times it is printing. Like session is printing how many times. I want to list it. In that case, can we use C? What I can use? C is going to indicate the count there. What is going to indicate? Sir, like here it is printing 2 times or not, sir? But why it is indicating only 1? What is only? Okay. Like I'll show you like this cat file 1. Here, for example, see, like how many times we have the word here all. Like, let me modify the content better. VIM file 1. So at the end of session, like I'm gonna write again hi all. Okay. Sir, here how many times do I have the word all, sir? 2 times, right? So now give the command grep hi hyphen IC. I is to avoid case sensitive and C is for count. In which file? So printing accurately now? Huh? Even though if I give the, like, let's search for here. Do I have for here? Again, for is also like couple of times repeated on same. Okay, that's the reason. Of course, you can avoid this as well. We have some special comments for it. Don't worry, I'll teach you those as well. Sir, for example, I don't want to print the line which is having the word for. Here for I'm having on how many lines, sir? How many lines am I having like word for? 1 line. So in that case, what I can give is V. V is to avoid. If I give V na, it is going to avoid the line which is having the word for. Oh, sorry. Like here, I need to give the C here basically. Yeah, remove the C. Is it removing the line which is having word for, sir? So these tags are very, very important. It is going to save a lot of time for us. If I give hyphen I, it is going to avoid the hyphen C is to count and hyphen V is to avoid. Clear or not, sir? So these are the main things about grep command. Which command? First of all, what is the full form of grep? Global regular expression print. Okay. So like what is the command to search for a word in file? First of all, we need to give the grep. Next, we need to give word and we need to give file name. Sir, I want to remove the case sensitive. Which tag I want to use? Hyphen small I. If I want to get number of counts, if I want to avoid the particular letter and print the remaining, hyphen V. Clear or not, sir? Sir, this operation we can perform in one more way as well by using pipe symbol. Which symbol? I'll show you. Cat file1. What is the output of this file? It is going to print file. If I give grep command na, this output, if like whatever the content I'm printing right here, this output is going to become for input of command number 2. In command number 2, I'm giving grep raham. What I'm giving? Same output or not, sir? Again, multiple way. But try to use always pipe symbol. Why? Because pipe symbol we are going to use continuously in our real-time work. Again, I'll explain how to use the pipe symbol. First command output is going to be the input of command number 2. In command number 1, I am going to print all of the content, sir. But here I am using grep. Grep means what? I am searching on this content. I am searching on this content. For which word? Clear now? Okay, so you can use grep command or you can use this pipe command as well. Like both activities are going to give the same kind of output. But which one you suggest to prefer? Why? Because this is continuously we are going to use for the real-time scenarios. Correct now? That's it. So this is about the command call grep. So this is enough for today. In today's class, like what we have seen, sir? VIM editor, correct? Okay, in VIM editor, how many modes we have? 3 modes, correct? What are those? Save mode, insert mode, command mode. And like second concept is we use grep command. Grep main purpose is searching for the particular word. Like, okay, fine. So like apart from this, tell me one thing, what do you feel the most difficult task in DevOps? Pipelines, huh? Huh? Sorry, I'm not getting you. Linux is difficult, huh? But like we need at least some basics. Of course, you need not to be Linux admin for this course, but at least minimal knowledge of Linux is required. Apart from like forget about the Linux, which is the toughest part of a DevOps there, you think? Ansible is toughest part, huh? Sure. Sure, huh? What about Jenkins pipeline? Pipeline is not difficult. Deployment is difficult, huh? Like you can do deployment within 2 minutes, right? I already given a script. Same script you can execute from Ansible as well. If anyone felt Ansible deployment is difficult, I'll give an option for you. So for the batch of 6 p.m. today, I'm going to show you Ansible deployment for them. If anyone feels it is difficult, you can sit on the class. I'll give permission and listen to the class and like get the clarity about the deployment. Guys, trust me, deployments are very, very easy. But when it is easy, you know how to do the like you know the process first of all. If you know the process, how to take source code, how to build, how to test, and where to deploy. If you know this process, deployment is very easy. For your previous batches, like even the people with zero experience, write the production pipelines without any help, and they deployed the Netflix application. So in that production pipeline, they wrote 7 stages. How many stages? without anyone help. I just shown them only once how to write the pipeline. Why? Because teaching the pipelines is very, very easy. Okay, you don't believe. Teaching the pipeline is very, very easy. There is a small trick to understand the pipeline. If you know the trick now, shortcut, definitely you can write any kind of pipeline without any reference. Okay. DevOps is the easiest subject to learn. But the only thing, the difficult part of DevOps is Linux. Without Linux, you cannot able to perform any kind of activity on DevOps. So forget about the Linux. You are not going to work as Linux administrator. You are going to work as DevOps engineer. But for DevOps engineer, which language is prior? Linux. So I'm teaching some minimal basics, what we need to have for the starting of the course. Clear now? So don't think like DevOps is difficult. So once your Jenkins starts now, so the concepts are going to be very, very easy. But the only thing is you need to put efforts there. Okay. So now any doubts or any queries on today's session? No doubts, sir? Like that's what I'm going to tell now. But before going for AWS account creation, any doubts or queries on today's concept? Exactly. Like 10 minutes, like before and after. Might be like and one more thing. I won't start the class at exactly 4:30. I'm telling it initially. Why? Because if I start the class at exactly 4:30, some people will miss initial session. So DevOps is concepts of interlinking, right? If you miss small part as well, you are going to get some like confusion. Your class daily will exactly start at 4:35. First 5 minutes, we will try to recap the previous session or we'll wait for the all people to join. Why? Because guys, like this happened for previous batches as well. Whenever I start the concept at exactly 4:30, so every day is your not our day, right? You might stuck on traffic or you might busy with some works. Okay. Your class will start at 4:35 and we will end the class at exactly 5:50. Last 10 to 15 minutes will be a doubt session daily. Okay. And our classes are going to be like in this format. If I explain you a concept today, tomorrow I'm not going to start new concept. First of all, we will recap what we have seen on last session. Okay. And we're going to spend 5 minutes on the doubt session before starting of the class only. Like in last class, if you practice something, if you're not able to cope up, then I'm going to tell you here, like how to do those kind of activities. Okay. So daily interaction with you will take at least 15 minutes for me. Why? Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much I explain. The only matter is how much you got and how much you are practicing. Clear now? That's it. So let's go with online notes for a few minutes. Let me get them. What if session is misspelled while saving, sir? Like misspelled. Okay, misspelling. Like don't worry, you need to get the correct word only there. You can use cat command to verify. Sudo meaning means super user do. Basically, in Linux, we have like a number of users. If you create a normal user and if you add him in sudo file, he is going to be sudo user, Nandu. Hope it is clear for you. Like I have basic knowledge on Linux. Can this DevOps code suitable for me? Like definitely like Jesse. So like DevOps is completely you are going to integrate on Linux platform only. All Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, Ansible, even Terraform, Nexus, SonarQube, and even Tomcat as well. Completely you are going to integrate with Linux platform only, Jesse. So previous session, I'm going to share you, just give me a couple of minutes and like I'm going to share you the notes as well. All of you have the Google Classroom? No, right? Give me 1 second. And like anyone bought cards today? Card. Yeah, please come. Like now I'm going to tell you how to create AWS account. Like this we can do within 5 minutes. Okay. No. We don't have for first day only. And one more thing, guys, like for initial week of demo, we don't have class for Saturday, only for initial week. Okay. That means tomorrow you are not going to have the session. Next session is directly going to from Monday onwards. So like your previous recording is also going to come, and Mobex from installation I'm going to tell on Monday directly. Don't worry about it. So classroom. Sir, how can we join 6 p.m. like online? So online you don't have like access, Abdul. If you want, like you can come to offline. Uh, I am Spanish language expert. How does this DevOps help me to grow in career? So Charles, like if you have a thought to join like in IT, so you need to do any course. When it comes to courses, like you have two types. One is coding and one is non-coding. So coding, like if you are interested in coding part, I will recommend to take data science. Why? Because you'll get very good packages. But if you have fear of learning coding, so the data science not, DevOps is going to be very first choice. Why? Because you have zero coding here. The only thing you need to know about is here Linux. Linux is the only thing you require. Apart from that, everything you need to learn tools only. Okay. And it is going to your Google Classroom, guys. For Google Classroom, please contact your admin Rajesh sir. And our complete syllabus I'm going to upload here, like materials, like I'm gonna all docs. Sorry, like I'm gonna upload all of this. If you see here, there is something called as Canva. Raham, I've seen all tools here. I'm gonna upload all the tools at the same time now. And apart from this, I'm gonna upload the like live notes as well. Like I'm giving some comments, right? I'm going to upload there as well. Don't worry. So like in future, you not to me contact anything for this PPTs. Why? Because everything I'm uploading now only, you can get it there. How many of you have the Google Classroom access as of now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, sorry. No. Like you need to get access for this separately. So for access, please contact your admin Rajesh sir. He's going to provide you the access. Okay. Not AWS. It's DevOps, right? It's separate. And who have the card now? Poster. Give me 1 second. Yeah. And you can find the links from Rajesh sir. Okay. If you miss any part of recordings of previous session, you can find the links from him as well as Google Classroom access to. And now who has the card, AWS card here? Huh? Visa card it is. Please come. Like you don't have previous AWS account, right? Please come. Like admin, he's going to ping the number as well. Give him a second. No, you need to stay here for a few minutes. Okay. Why? Because I don't know about your mail and like everything, right? So you need to give your mail and everything. But before that, let me upload this today's class. So inside desktop. And how many of you have like AWS account here? Okay, a lot of people. Fine. I think your AWS course is done, right? Fine. From which batch? All of you. Okay, great. Okay, so to create AWS account, we need only 5 minutes of time. So please look at here how to create AWS account. First of all, you need to click on AWS sign up. So I'm clicking on sign out here. So click on sign into the console. So if you give the comment like not comment. If you type AWS sign up, you are going to get like this. Are you seeing here create new account? Click on create new account. So first of all, your email, please. Sorry. Hmm. Guys, it will take 5 minutes. So please focus here how to create your AWS account. And please verify your email, Chandana once. So to create AWS account, how many steps we need to perform? 5 steps. Okay, totally 5 steps only. Step number 1 is giving your information like email, password, as well as your account name. I think you got the code right. 837-024. 42. So now, like you can set your password. So I'm gonna set your password. I'll tell you later. Okay. So now your step number 1 is done. Okay. Oh, so password not matched. Huh? Okay, fine. All right. Password. Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine. I'll give the new password. So this time it will match. So now your password is done. Like it's done. So now, like to create the second step here, we need to give the contact information. So I'm creating my AWS account for my personal project. So I'm giving name as Chandana. Chandana. So like, so India, type here India. And what's your phone number? 949 mm, 3071. Okay. 1 second. 9493793071. Okay. So now here give India. So like here you can give the address like from where you are currently. State means here you need to give like you are from Andhra. Postal code 53401. So address like city your Elura, correct? And address. Like it's fine. So click on I have read the custom agreement. So click on step number 2. So now we need to give the card information. So card information is sensitive, right? So I'm gonna stop the screenshot for a few minutes. So of course you can see it from here. Anyways, please give the card. So 4121 511. Yes, sorry, last one. So click on PAN card. So if you have PAN card, yes, or otherwise you can click no as well. It's up to your choice. So once you give your information, so next here I'm gonna click on verify. So guys, remember if you give something wrong about your card information, it is not going to accept. So please verify your details one more time before clicking yes. And you have the OTP like, number, right? No, no, you will get one OTP for your mobile. Is your bank account linking with your mobile? Oh, fine. You got it? It's pending. Wait. No, no, this payment method cannot be verified. Okay, that means I enter some wrong information. Let me enter. So guys, and one more thing, like I said, right, like AWS people is going to accept RuPay card as well, like in recent days. Are you seeing the RuPay symbol here? 1 week ago, exactly, like there is no RuPay symbol here. If you observe, like while you create your AWS account, there is no RuPay, but recently AWS started accepting this one. That means your RuPay card is also going to work from now. So expiry. Okay, well, like here I have done something mistake. I need to give 12 here. 26. 174. So card holder name. So the moment if you enter here, so you are going to get like one OTP. That is regarding your like verification of your payment. No, it's like it's not accepting. Transaction enabled for this? No. International transaction that you need to enable. So we discussed, right? So some cards will not be acceptable if there is no international transaction. Even I try to enable all of this here. It's working. Okay, fine. Like, don't worry. In tomorrow's class also, I'm gonna tell you how to create your AWS account. And one more thing. Your next class will be on Monday. Like from Monday, like whoever coming to the class, right? Please do with your payment registration. Why? Because the demos are done as of now. So completely we have given 5 demos. So I would like to like take one thing from your end, like how the class are from day one for you. Are you able to cope with it? The class is going smoothly for all of you. Okay then. So please done with your registration process while coming to Monday's class. Only for first week we have the holiday, but from second week we are also going to have class for Saturday too. Okay. Okay then. Thank you all. So let's meet on your Monday session. Thank you. Online. So your doubts and queries I'll resolve on Monday as well. Don't worry. Use net banking, Nandu. Yeah. Sorry. I put on Google Classroom already. You can take it from there. Please contact Rajesh sir for it. Okay, online. Thank you. Thanks for joining. So let's meet on your Monday session. And if you are having any doubts or queries, I'll speak with you on Monday as well. Thank you.